Tottenham host Crystal Palace this Sunday. Tottenham are on fantastic form, 7 consecutive wins and really a chance at claiming top spot in the Premier League. They do have a Europa League match today at Fiorentina. Should we consider this when predicting this match?
I don't think you can, Natalie. I think this team is the real deal. I've said for you many times, we've spoken about Tottenham. I think they're a team, I honestly think they'll win the Premier League title. That's come from an Arsenal fan. I think they are really, really, really the business. The problem with the Tottenham side, they're young. They've got no fear. They can go anywhere in the world and they can perform. So they're not really bothered about it. They also have a massive, great big squad as well. A very young squad, a squad that can go to any game around the globe and perform. And for me, I think they'll win this game. I think they'll win this game. I don't think it's going to be very easy, but I think they'll win this game. One thing I do expect is goals. I think both teams will score. Crystal Palace have given up on the Premier League. They're one team in the Premier League all the time. They get to a certain amount of points and they sort of give up and hope for next season. Crystal Palace are that team. Their fans demand a performance. They will get a performance, but it won't be a good enough performance. I think Tottenham, regardless of what team they put out, I think they'll win this. I think both teams will score. I think Tottenham will win.
Yeah. It must be tough for you there, being an Arsenal fan, to say that they have a shot at winning the Premier League title. But would you also take them at 1.67? Ladbrokes is a little on the low side, but I think that it's right.
Well, I think it goes back to the point I made earlier. I mean, the teams have got big squads. I mean, Manchester City and Chelsea have won FA Cups in the past in England when they put their reserve side out. The thing is now, Tottenham have a reserve squad that is good enough to beat anybody. It's certainly good enough to beat Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace will be at full strength. Away at Crystal Palace, yeah, they may have a chance. But at home, I think Tottenham will be too strong. I don't think the Harry Kanes and Dele Allis will play in this game. I think they'll be rested. But they can bring them off the bench. I'm going to go with Tottenham to win this game 2-1. I think there's going to be goals. Both teams to score, definitely a yes. But I think Tottenham will have too much. I think there's better value out there than actually the price of Tottenham to win. But I think Tottenham will progress. I think the best bet will be both teams to score.
All right, both teams to score. I tell you actually one, before I let you go here, the one bet that I'm looking at is Tottenham to score over 1.5 goals, 1.81, 888 Sport. They've scored 23 at home in the Premier League, and I think there's no reason why we can't see that here. I'm not actually 100% confident that the Eagles can score. I would be staying away from that personally. I do like Tottenham, and I do like Tottenham to score over 1.5 goals, and I think the odds are pretty good. What do you think of that bet?
I like Tottenham to score more than 1.5 goals. I think they'll score 2 goals in the game. They have so many games coming up in the Premier League top. They have such a big squad, like I said, alluded to earlier. But the thing is, Crystal Palace do have something about them away from home. I think they're a better team than they are at home. But Lassie's got pace. Adebayor, a former Tottenham player as well, who wants to prove his worth in this game as well. I think Palace will score. I disagree with you on one thing. I think Tottenham may score more than 1.5 goals. But I do think Crystal Palace score. I'm going 2-1 Tottenham.
All right, great stuff. Nigel, thank you for joining us.